Logos appear. Waymo Community on the left and Blinded Veterans Association on the right. Teresa Galgano, member, Blinded Veterans Association. Brunette Teresa wears a green polo shirt and khaki pants. She sits in a chair in front of a brick wall with her hands clasped on her lap. A light yellow Labrador retriever wearing a black harness lies at her feet on a folded quilt and watches her attentively as she speaks.
It's very stressful losing your vision, whether you wake up and you're completely blind or you lose it over a period of years.
Sheldon McKinney, Blinded Veterans Association, wears a navy blue t-shirt and shorts. His shirt says, VIP, visually impaired person. Sheldon walks through an airport with a black Labrador retriever guiding him.
It was a big shock because I was used to going places on my own.
Rob Sanchez, member, Blinded Veterans Association. Wearing dark glasses, a navy blue t-shirt, and gray shorts, bearded Rob and his golden yellow Labrador retriever guide dog ride down an escalator, then proceed together through an airport concourse.
When I started losing my sight, I did not leave my room for 6 months. And then I finally did the hardest thing in my life. I reached out and I asked for help.
Seated Donald Overton, Executive Director, Blinded Veterans Association, wears a blue dress shirt with Blinded Veterans Association stitched above the left breast pocket. As he speaks, Sheldon and his guide dog ride down an airport escalator, then stand together at the curb outside the terminal.
Blinded Veterans Association is the only congressionally chartered veteran service organization representing the unique needs of blind and low vision veterans. And so transportation is critically important.
I started relying on rideshare options. And the biggest downside is service denial.
Teresa's guide dog looks at us. Sheldon and his dog get into the back seat of a vehicle. Sheldon sits on the bench seat and his dog sits snugly in the floor space next to him. The dog appears to smile as she pants.
When I got in a Waymo for the first time by myself, I felt like I was driving again.
30 feet to your left.
Teresa taps the Waymo One app on her smartphone screen as she and her guide dog stand at the curb outside the airport terminal. A white autonomous Waymo car pulls up slowly and stops. Then Teresa wheels her luggage toward the back as her guide dog walks alongside.
Just get on the app, tell it what to do. There's nobody else that you have to negotiate with. It was so exciting to have that feeling back of independence.
Elsewhere, Sheldon sits seatbelted in the back seat of a different Waymo car, his smartphone in his hand. The vehicle stops on a city street corner and Sheldon and his dog get out.
Phoenix, Arizona is a good place for the next convention in the BVA.
On a sidewalk, Rob and his guide dog walk past a building with a front sign, Ability 360 Center. Later on, Teresa, Sheldon, and Rob, all wearing rust-colored BVA t-shirts and shorts, enter the Ability 360 building with their guide dogs.
Waymo Autonomous Vehicles was at the forefront of our decision to choose Phoenix as a destination.
Viewed from behind, a man in a wheelchair and gray t-shirt rolls down a hallway toward a gym full of accessible workout equipment. He high-fives another man walking in the opposite direction with a yellow Labrador Retriever guide dog. Next, blonde Meredith Bueno de Grossa, National Development Director, Blinded Veterans Association, sits at a conference table with Donald and another man and woman.
The theme that we came up with is mind, body, soul.
Next, in a yoga class, Teresa, Sheldon, and Rob stand side by side and raise their arms above their heads, pressing their own palms together. Rob's guide dog lies on its side, sleeping on a yoga mat between Rob and Sheldon.
All of those really play an integral part for our members.
In the yoga studio, Teresa closes her eyes serenely and flattens her palm to her chest. Next, on an upper deck surrounding the sports court in the Ability 360 building, Rob, Sheldon, and Teresa stroll abreast with their guide dogs.
We're looking at Phoenix as being a destination for the disability community.
Wearing dark glasses and a navy blue bandana covered in white stars, Rob sits in a chair and pets his guide dog.
Before I lost my sight, never did yoga, never surfed. This year I ran my 21st marathon.
A white Waymo vehicle drives down a street. Elsewhere, Teresa smiles at us before she, Rob, Sheldon, and their guide dogs set off on a hike over a flat, red dirt plain between bushes of scrub grass with tall rock hills in the distance.
My mission is to spread the word to veterans and non-veterans. Their life is not over. They can be independent.
Against a white screen, logos appear. Waymo Community on the left and Blinded Veterans Association on the right.